Your Excellency, allow me to make the official statement on this historic day when we return to Mombasa 130 years after the commissioning of Kilometer Zero on the historic story of the Kenya Railway, which starts here. We'll see the Kilometer Zero later on this morning, Your Excellency. Today we return to this city to write a new chapter in history with the commissioning of the Mombasa Commuter Rail. This is a project, Your Excellency, that demonstrates how transport policy, when it comes to a vision, can transform cities, empowering communities, and strengthening Kenya's position as a regional hub. This is more than local intervention. It is part of a broader strategy to make Kenya a model of integration, modern and sustainable transport. Your Excellency, Kenya transport policy is anchored on integration. We are deliberate, investing in roads, rail and sea infrastructure, not as isolated projects, but as complementary pillars of single national transport system. On roads, Your Excellency, we continue to expand expressway, bypasses, and rural access roads that connect farmers to markets and reduce transport costs. On rail, we are expanding commuter rail service in Nairobi and now Mombasa, while upgrading linkages with the standard gauge railway to better connect and serve the region. Your Excellency, on air, we are modernizing airports and airstrips to position Kenya as a continental aviation hub, and on the sea, we are upgrading the port of Mombasa and Lamu to anchor Kenya as a maritime gateway to East and Central Africa. Together, this investment form the backbone of our national economic transformation agenda. Your Excellency, the Mombasa Commuter Rail service is a last-mile connector between Mombasa standard gauge railway terminus at Mariakani, where we'll be later this morning, and Mombasa railway station here where we are at the island. It will serve clients traveling to and from Nairobi, and it will also serve Port Reitz, Miritini, Changamwe West, Changamwe East, and Shimoni, and of course Mombasa Island. The last mile commuter rail service is anchored in the Kenya Railway Master Plan and aligned with Vision 2030 as a bottom-up economic transformation agenda. The master plan, Your Excellency, guides the modernization of our railway system from expanding commuter service in Nairobi and Mombasa to upgrading meter gauge line and integrating with the standard gauge railway. What will be helping us to launch today, Your Excellency, and we appreciate, is therefore a strategic masterpiece of a much larger network designed to connect cities, ports, markets, and communities. In line with the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, this speaks directly to the needs of ordinary Kenyans. With 50 shillings that Kenya Railways will be charging, reliable access, and a new opportunities for small businesses that thrive with mobility improvement. And we are aware of the residents around Miritini area in terms of coming in and out of the city being majorly small traders. By lowering transport costs and reducing travel time, we are putting money back in people's pockets and creating conditions for inclusive growth. The Mombasa Commuter Rail Service is a clear statement of what integration transport policy can achieve. It's about linking cities, bolstering productivity, creating modern networks where every mode of transport complements the other. And by strengthening rail here at the coast, we are not only supporting urban mobility but also reinforcing Kenya's role as a regional hub for trade, tourism, and logistics. This service, Your Excellency, will directly support port operation, reduce dependence on road transport, and reduce congestion. Most importantly, it demonstrates government commitment to ensuring that investment in infrastructure translates into real benefits for citizens, foster journey, safer travel, cleaner cities, and new opportunities for business. Your Excellency, the rail transport under your leadership is making great contribution to the economy. Commuter rail service is safe and is highly a subsidized social obligation in terms of passenger commuter service, and I encourage travelers to take advantage of this Mombasa Commuter Rail service. On behalf of the Ministry of Transport, I extend my gratitude to His Excellency, the President for his leadership and support, Kenya Railway for dedication, and all the partners who made this possible. As we commission the Mombasa Commuter Rail Service, Your Excellency, today we reaffirm our commitment to building an integrated transport system as a ministry and work that works for all Kenyans and positions our nation. Allow me to once again thank Mombasa leadership led by my brother Abdul Swamad for the real cooperation, coordination. I did sit with him over many times. Tukakaa pamoja kujadiliana hiyo maneno. Amesema kwamba how do we move 5,000 people in and out of the this station. My brother Buddy for really supporting us. We do appreciate the fact that we've had to move people out of the corridor around Miritini. I want to thank the residents along the corridor Miritini, Changamwe West, Changamwe East. We know tuliwasukuma kidogo, lakini pia niseme kwamba ile hela zenu 2.1 billion kwamba for compensation for Eastmen, Your Excellency, we have released that money, National Land Commission, and I want to encourage our colleagues at the National Land Commission harakishe kwamba watu wa hiyo East wapate riziki yao for allowing us to be in that corridor. President is here with us for really taking time to come all the way from China. Mr. Wang Lijun, who traveled all the way to be here. Thank you so much for the great work you are doing for us. Your Excellency, when I visited the project last week to basically do the final reconnaissance ahead of today, I did agree with CRBC and Kenya Railways kwamba when you see the corridor, tumefyeka nyasi kidogo, tukajaribu kurembesha kidogo. Lakini, you know, when you travel in China, your cities are lined with flowers. So as we enter this great city of Mombasa on this Mombasa commuter rail, we are working on beautifying the corridor. Ili kwamba, as you arrive into Mombasa city, we want to see really a welcoming corridor for the people traveling to and fro. So there is a bit of work to be done in the beautification of the corridor to ensure that as you arrive to Mombasa city, it is looking beautiful. For my team from the ministry, for the good work done, let me now really thank all of us, and allow me and put your hands together as I invite the Deputy President to come and make his remarks and invite the President. Asante sana. Thank you so much.
Haya, Mombasa hoye.